Could Prince Andrew actually face prison time? That's the question exploding across headlines right now, after fresh reports tied to Jeffrey Epstein reignited one of the royal family's most damaging scandals. And while nothing has been formally charged, the renewed legal chatter is louder than it's been in years. Because this story never truly disappeared. Prince Andrew's association with Jeffrey Epstein has shadowed him since Epstein's arrest and subsequent death in custody. Photos, flight logs, witness statements. Each wave of documents has kept Andrew's name circulating in public debate. He has repeatedly denied wrongdoing. Still, the controversy reshaped his life permanently. The real turning point came in 2019. His now infamous BBC Newsnight interview was meant to clear the air. Instead, it triggered widespread backlash. Viewers criticized his tone. Commentators called it a public relations disaster. Within days, Andrew stepped back from royal duties. Eventually, he lost his honorary military titles and royal patronages. But stepping back didn't end the scrutiny. In 2022, Andrew reached a civil settlement with Virginia Giuffre, who had accused him of misconduct. The agreement included no admission of liability. Legally, it closed that specific case. Publicly, however, questions lingered. Now, new allegations and document releases have sparked another round of intense speculation. Reports claim that previously unseen communications and testimony could raise fresh legal concerns. To be clear at this moment, no new criminal charges have been announced. Much of the discussion is based on media reporting and legal analysts debating hypothetical scenarios. But the word prison entering headlines has amplified everything. And here's where it gets complicated. For prison time to become a reality, prosecutors would need clear, admissible evidence that meets a very high legal standard. Speculation, association, or reputational damage alone isn't enough. Legal experts cited in various reports suggest that jurisdiction, timelines, and evidentiary thresholds would all play critical roles. Still, public pressure is mounting. Every time Epstein-related documents resurface, social media erupts. Some argue that powerful figures have avoided accountability for too long. Others insist that due process must prevail, regardless of status. The divide is sharp and emotional. Meanwhile, Buckingham Palace continues to distance the institution from Andrew's personal affairs. Official statements emphasize that he no longer represents the monarchy, but the optics remain sensitive. The royal family's global reputation has already absorbed significant damage from this saga. And timing matters. With ongoing document releases connected to Epstein's broader network, journalists and investigators continue revisiting old connections. Each new headline feels like reopening a chapter that never fully closed. Even unverified claims can trigger massive public reaction. But there's a crucial distinction. There's a difference between renewed allegations and formal prosecution. At present, Andrew has not been charged with a new crime. The idea that he could face prison is rooted in legal hypotheticals. What might happen if certain conditions were met? That nuance often gets lost in viral headlines. Still, perception carries weight. Andrew's public image has shifted dramatically over the past 5 years. Once seen as a senior working royal, he now lives largely out of the spotlight. Appearances are rare. Roles are limited. The transformation has been striking. And yet, the Epstein connection continues to define the narrative. For some observers, the ongoing scrutiny is about accountability. For others, it's about whether the legal system will ever move beyond speculation into concrete action. Either way, the pressure hasn't eased. So could prison time actually happen? Technically, in any legal system, if new credible evidence emerges and prosecutors pursue charges successfully, consequences could follow. But, as of now, that scenario remains speculative, not confirmed. What's undeniable is the lasting impact. Few royal controversies in modern history have reshaped public perception this dramatically. Andrew's fall from grace was swift, the reputational damage profound, and each new headline ensures the story remains alive. Whether this latest wave of allegations leads to legal action, or simply another news cycle remains to be seen. But one thing is clear, the Epstein scandal isn't fading quietly. And as long as new documents surface, Prince Andrew's name will continue to resurface alongside them. The question now isn't just about prison. It's about whether this chapter of royal history will ever truly close.